Hi, I'm Colin, welcome back, and this is an update on what we're doing to the Mark II Jag, as you can see behind us. We are now at the stage where we're finally settling the loom in place. The wiring loom you can see at the back is a lot larger than normal. This is due to electric seats, heated seats, that also run on a motor so you can put them backwards and forwards. We've got the aircon wiring to go in there, and we're also having to fit some Kenlo fans because there won't be enough room to put the fan that originally went on the engine to cool the rad and the engine down. The black cover on the outside of the wiring is heat resistant to protect it. As I say, it will run very hot, this car, with the amount of extras that it's got on it. So we are looking to do the best we can to keep everything cool under there. As you can see, the wires there, the plastic's on there to protect the wings so as we don't scratch anything. We've now fitted the calipers on the back and the front of the car. As you can see through the wheel, we have got upgraded brakes on the front. These are 4-piston calipers, which are a massive upgrade and will affect the braking and make it really much, probably 50% better. On the rear of the car, we've got upgraded pistons in there. Normally they're 1.5 inch to 1 3/4 inch. These are off of an E-type. They're 2 inch. Again, a massive help to the braking, and as you can see, rear discs. This is a pattern radiator. It's aluminium, so it will conduct heat a lot better than the old copper system. There's going to be a lot under the bonnet of this car, so it needs to run as cool as possible. The only thing is, with pattern parts, they never fit exactly. So to make this one fit, I've had to make new holes at the top to fit these 2 brackets here, and at the bottom you've got like 2 feet with threads that go through. There's actually 10mm difference in them, so I've had to elongate the holes to fit, which I'm going to fill out with rubbers to take up the slack. Pattern parts now, they're all being sued by Tata because Jaguar are owned by Tata, and they don't want the pattern parts back on the market. It's taking business away from them, and they're suing the companies. So what you have to do now is either make them good and make them fit, or repair the old stuff and make it go again. I'll show you some bits that you can't get. It's like brake pipes, you can't buy them, you've got to make them yourself. The steering column arms, you can't buy them, they're out of stock. The tensioner for the belts, they don't make anymore. You can buy the service kits for the bearings and the springs, but that's it. I've just reconditioned the power steering pump, put the 2 lots of new bearings in there and all the seals. If anyone was going to do one of them pumps, I'll show you. There's 2 lots of bearings in there and they look the same. The top lot is 1.5mm larger, so be careful, because if you put it back together wrong, you'll crush the bearings. But be prepared to drill holes, make good, and just take your time with it, because you want the job right and it's got to look good. As we're doing a dry run on the engine compartment, that means making the radiator fit, fitting the engine up, making everything ready so there's no spanner work to do once the engine's in the car, like fitting up this air conditioning. We're doing the same in the inside of the cab of the car. These seats were light grey. We've recolonised all of the trim to red. So that's door cards, anything that goes along the footwells, the seats, the rear panel that goes across the back window. They were all grey and we painted them red. Now recolonising is a bit of an art because you want it to last. So to do something like this really would be about £1,000, and it should last for quite a few years. And the good thing is you can always top it up. As you can see, the seats have still got the masking tape on from where we sprayed to cover the bits that we didn't want red, keep original. These seats are out of a different type of Jag. They're out of an XJ6. They're electric and they're heated. We are going to fit them into the Mark II, so we've had to alter the loom, and we've got to put all the electrics off the modern car in this, which is why we have put in a bigger fuse box in this car. This is the engine. Right, I've put all the auxiliary bits on it. Some of them are in place permanently, like water pump, bottom pulley. This is the tensioner I was telling you about. That tightens up your belt. Now, you can't buy them anymore, so all you can do is recondition them with the bearing and the spring, which we've done. So our tensioner has got a good bit of pull on it there. Also, around this side, these are some of the bits that you can't buy. Like I said, the tensioner you won't be able to buy. This little bit on top of the oil pump, that too, that's £150 if you can buy one, but you just can't get them. They don't make them anymore. This bit on the top, which goes the cam sensor, You can't buy that no more either, and they're 250 quid apparently, if you can get one. But I've had to recondition this, recondition that, and make everything look good. Obviously I've cleaned it, primed it, painted it and fixed it if it needed doing. The other thing is, we bought a kit for the air conditioning, which will go on, because we're going to have powered steering now instead of electric. So we're going traditional. But this is the kit that come from America. This is for the air conditioning, and it should sit on there like that. Well, I've tried to make it fit and nothing fits, so we're going to have to make new brackets. This kit has been a problem all the way through. I'm not very happy with it at all, especially for the price. But that doesn't fit. This bit goes round the side here and is at the wrong angle and doesn't fit. And this bit here should go across the front there, and they've not allowed for the water pump housing, and you've got a waterway behind there, so we're going to have to make a new bracket, because once I bend these round, the holes are going to move and nothing's going to line up. So be very careful when you buy anything for these that are bits and pieces that are extras as well as the pattern parts, because nothing ever fits. You've got to make it fit, or like remachine things. This is the powered steering pump. I've totally reconditioned this. It's had new seals, new bearings. It's been cleaned up and painted, obviously. I'm waiting on a pipe that's being made, because the old pipe I wasn't happy with. It's a metal pipe that goes from across the top to the other side and carries the oil through it to give it pressure. Be careful if you do one of these. There's two lots of bearings inside, as I think I said earlier. They look the same. There's only about 1.5 mil in it. If you put them in the wrong way round and do it up, you'll crush the bearings inside. So that's what it is, and you'll see that fitted on the car next time you follow us. The other thing I've got is the shaft that goes onto the pump and onto the column. I've replaced the bush at the bottom, which I had to press out. I've painted the shaft and fitted the gaiter. I'm waiting on 2 nylon bushes that go either side here, because I wasn't happy. They're 65 years old, so they're very, very worn to replace. I'll grease it up, turn the gate around the other way, clamp it up, and that'll be ready on the car. So you'll see that connected to the steering column going onto the powered steering pump next time if you follow us. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope there were some useful tips there for you if you're thinking of doing one of these cars. You can follow our progress again. Every couple of weeks we film, and it will be coming up on the channel, so as you can see it. We look forward to seeing you again. You'll see where it's advertised at the end of this. Please follow us and let us know your comments. If we can, we will answer them. If you've any questions about the cars and we can help you, please contact us and we will get back to you. Thank you. Take care.